time, I have to say, although Stinky, I did get awfully wet, didn't I? Yes, I did. I didn't fancy falling into the lake, and we didn't catch any fish, but oh well, maybe next time. Oh, it's the Poppets. Hello, my little Poppets, mums and dads, and welcome back to Story Time once again. Well, Stinky and I have had quite the adventure today, my dear Poppets. We decided to go fishing this morning, so we got up very, very early with our fishing rods and of course our bait, and we headed up to a lake which is not far away from where we live and attempted to do some fishing. Stinky did have something on the end of his line, I have to say, and I was trying to help him reel it in when I slipped on the bank and I fell into the water. What's that? I looked funny, yes. Well, I suppose I did. I looked rather like a drowned rat. Oh, I shouldn't say that, should I? No, I shouldn't, but I was dripping wet and I was covered in leeches. Oh, my dear Poppets, leeches, ghastly things. So I wasn't very happy. Old Mrs. Waffle was soaking wet, covered in reeds and all sorts of stinky, smelly water, leeches as well, and no fish. But there is a bright side to the story, isn't there, Stinky? What's that? Am I going to tell the Poppets? Yes, I am going to tell the Poppets. We didn't catch any fish, but we came home, I had a wash, cleaned myself up, and Stinky and I decided to have fish and chips for lunch. And I have to say they were quite delicious, weren't they, Stinky? Yes, they were. So we didn't catch any fish, but we did have a rather smashing lunch after all that. Yes, falling in the lake. How dreadful. Yes, I must be more careful. I was in ridiculous shoes. Yes, well, I have to look my best, Stinky. I always wear my high heels, even when I'm fishing. But anyway, enough of that, my dear Poppets, and we better get on with today's story, which is called Hooray for Fish. And thank you, Stinky dear. Yes, we've got a very fishy tale here, which we're about to read, of course, which is very, very fitting, my dear Poppets, for today. So I think enough talk about fishing and me falling in the lake, and of course we should crack on with today's story because I'm beginning to waffle on like I do. And here we go, my dear Poppets. Hello, I am a little fish swimming in the sea. I have lots of fishy friends. Come along with me. Well, my dear Poppets, there's a lovely little fish there with some yellow spots, and of course he is swimming amongst all the coral there. You often see fish swimming amongst the coral. It's a wonderful home for fish, and lovely, bright and colourful coral with all the different coloured fish weaving in and out between the reeds. Yes, sometimes you see them in rock pools as well when you go to the beach. Hello fish, and hello yellow fish, and also red and blue Stinky. Well, there they are there, my dear Poppets. We have an orange fish, a blue fish, and of course a lovely yellow fish there as well. What wonderfully smart, colourful fish they are. Yes, I do like the look of those fish. Pity we didn't catch any fish at the lake, but perhaps we'll have better luck next time. Yes, if we do decide to go again. Hello spotty fish and hello stripy fish. Well, there we have a wonderful green fish with lots of spots and of course a stripy fish as well. And I do particularly like the stripy fish, I have to say. Very, very pretty. All sorts of wonderfully different fish. Spots and stripes and all sorts of things happening there. Happy fish and grumpy fish. What's that? He does look very grumpy. Yes, he does. He does look very grumpy indeed. He is not a happy fish at all. I wonder why. Perhaps he's hungry and he hasn't had anything to eat yet. I don't know. But he does look very, very grumpy indeed. Very grumpy. You do feel grumpy if you're hungry, if you haven't got anything in your tummy. 1, 2, and 3, Stinky. And there we have some white fish there with blue fins and tails, and of course the one up the top has some green stripes as well. Lots and lots of wonderful fish swimming in the ocean. Very colourful indeed. So many different types of fish. How many, Stinky, can you see? Well, there's lots there. So we'll turn the book around so the dear poppers at home can see, and they can see all the wonderfully different types of fish there. So many, hundreds of different species of fish, all swimming along together. Yes, well that'd be good. If only we had our fishing rod there, Stinky. We would have been able to catch some wonderful fish there. Oh look, we have hello Ellie-fish and a shelly-fish. Well there, my dear poppets, we have a fish that looks a lot like an elephant there. If you can see that one there, he does resemble an elephant. And what was the other one? Oh yes, a shelly-fish who looks a bit like a snail. That wonderful sort of coiled shell there that looks very much like the shell of a snail. Hello hairy fish and hello scary fish. What's that, Stinky? He does look very scary. Yes, he does. And he's got lots of sharp teeth. Yes, I don't think I would like to be running into him in the water. He does look very, very scary indeed, I have to say. Very scary indeed. And of course the other one is a hairy fish. Eye fish, shy fish, fly fish and sky fish, Stinky. Well, if I turn the book around for the dear poppets, you can see a sky fish there, my dear poppets. And he does look very much like the sky there with lots and lots of clouds. I've never heard of such a fish, I have to say. So many different ones. Hello fat fish and hello thin fish. Well there we have a very thin fish, and of course we have a sort of a pinky purple fish there, which is quite large with lots and lots of spots. Very, very colourful indeed. All the colours of the rainbow, I think. Hello twin, hello fin fish. Well there we have two fish there that are like twins, and they have lots and lots of fins. And sometimes you do see fish with lots of fins, that's true. Especially if you go to the aquarium, you'll see fish like that there, with lots and lots of fins. Curly whirly, twisty twirly. Well there we have a whirly fish and of course a twisty twirly fish as well, with lots and lots of coils there, twisting and whirling about all over the place as they swim through the water. Simply marvellous, I think. I do like fish, very, very pretty. Upside down and round, Stinky. Yes, that's right, they're going round and round and round, swimming in a circle. Round and around they go, my dear poppets. All those fish there swimming round and round. Yes, look at them all. I wonder if they're getting dizzy doing that. It's making me feel quite dizzy, I have to say. So many friends, splosh and splash and splish. So many fish, Stinky. Well, there they are again, my dear poppets. All the different fish there, swimming round and around and around. Lots of different fish. So many different ones, some with spots and some with stripes. But where's the one, Stinky, that I love the best, even more than all the rest? Well, there's a very tiny fish there, my dear poppets, swimming amongst some coral and some reeds there. And I wonder who the fish is that this little one loves the best. Or loves the most, I should say. I wonder who it could be. Hello, Mum. Hello, little fish. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Hooray for fish. Oh, so the fish that little one loves the most, of course, is dear old Mum. The mummy fish. How very, very cute. The end. And that was called Hooray for Fish. A very cute fishy book, I have to say, and I did enjoy that, Stinky, very, very much. Did you enjoy it, dear? You did? Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And I think it was a very fitting story for today. We had quite the adventure, didn't we? Yes, we did. What's that? Am I going to go fishing in my high heels again? Yes, well, I'm a lady, Stinky, and I always have to look my best, so I most definitely will be going in my high heels again. Well, my dear poppets, mums and dads, we have come to the end of story time once again. Perhaps you could read a book about a lovely stripy fish, or perhaps you could do some fishing. And as always, my dear ones, thank you for watching, and until next time, bye!